Okay, thank you very much, Brian. And thank you all for joining us for the 10th, 11th, or 12th. I dropped counting of the Stanford and the HPC AI Advisory Council conference. We did plan to do, as Brian said, this conference physically in Stanford, as we did in many years before, but unfortunately we could not, and we do hope that in 2021 we'll resume and actually have the conference back in Stanford. We did prepare 2 half days with great content and presentations, and I personally look forward to hear the presentations. I do encourage you, if you have questions, probably to use the chat or try to put the questions there, or shoot us after, and we'll try to get you connected. And we'll try to make it as enjoyable as possible. So a little bit about the HPC Council for the folks who might see that for the first time. The council was established in 2008. It's a non-profit organization which focuses on HPC and AI outreach, education, technology explorations, and things of that sort. We do have more than 400 members in the council, which include commercial companies and universities, government labs and research centers. And we do encourage anyone that is not a member yet of the HPC Advisory Council to join us. And joining us does not cost anything. And on the other side, you will be able to get closer to the activities that the council is managing and to enjoy the things that we do. There are multiple activities that the council is managing. Some of them I'm going to mention here. One of them is HPC Works Community, where we try to bring more and more information on the basics of how to deploy, how to build, how to configure, how to optimize applications, going even to how to install applications, how to run the benchmarks, how to optimize applications, what are the effects of the different hardware components, if those are different kind of CPUs or speeds of cores or accelerators, different kind of networks, what's the impact of different MPIs and compilers, and things of that sort, how to build your own Lustre, another example. We do publish everything on the website, all of the best practices and running the community. This is a snapshot of the applications that we have profiled and look into a variety of optimizations and the effect of the different HPC AI cluster components on them. Everything is posted on a website, and essentially I think we have hundreds of best practices per the applications, and I do encourage you to check what we did there, and hopefully that's going to help you guys. There is a lot of papers that were published and cite the work that was done in the council, and obviously everything is public and published on the website. We are doing this as an online conference due to the COVID-19, as we all know, and we have joined the global fight against COVID-19, and we're doing that in different ways. One of the ways is joining Folding at Home, which is a distributed computing project for simulating protein dynamics. It's easy to install, it's easy to be part of that. We did establish a team, and we are providing compute resources of the council when we are not using that for our explorations or testing and so forth. We do provide those compute resources to running those applications. Obviously, join us if you can, and we welcome any support as part of helping the global fight against the COVID-19. So looking overall, the HPC AI Advisory Council does publish a lot of research activities around application-based practices. We are running several working groups from building the community around HPC Works to looking on HPC at scale, HPC and AI together. We do manage a cluster center that includes a variety of CPUs and variety of networking elements, storage, and so forth, that is open for people to use free of charge. And that can be used for testing or benchmarking or qualifications or development and so forth. We do encourage folks that need compute resources for different reasons to go to the HPC AI Advisory Council website, and there is a simple request form which you can ask access to the systems. We're also running several conferences around the world. We have planned to do a conference in Switzerland early in April, which unfortunately we had to cancel due to the situation. We're happy that we managed to go online for the Stanford conference. And then we are planning a few other conferences the second part of the year, and we do hope that situation is going to be clear and people will be able to resume travel. Beyond of that, we also manage a few competitions, a few student or university-related competitions around the world. There is a competition that is running in APAC, which focus on optimizing HPC applications and AI applications and leveraging the supercomputing center capabilities of Singapore for that competition. And part of the competition is around the COVID-19 and applications that are related to COVID-19 simulations. And the other competition that we're managing is the ISC Student Cluster Competition, which unfortunately this year will not be physically in Germany as part of the ISC conference, but will go online and will run in June. And that competition also will utilize the supercomputing platforms that are part of the Singapore Supercomputing Center. And definitely we are thankful for the resources that the center in Singapore is providing to those competitions. For more information, just go to the HPC Advisory Council or email us. And with that, I do want to thank you for joining us. We believe that there is a great content, and hopefully you will enjoy the 2 half days of the conference. Thank you very much.